Today I get to talk with Brian Bortz. He is a member of the planning committee and a rider for the Pan Ohio Hope Ride. Brian, how are you today?
Good, thank you, Sarah. How are you?
I am good. Thanks for coming on the show and
Absolutely.
sharing with me.
Yes, thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. So go ahead and share with us, what is the Pan Ohio Hope Ride for someone who's never heard of it before?
So the American Cancer Society Pan Ohio Hope Ride is a 4-day cycling adventure across Ohio. It's a charity ride, so all of us who participate raise funds for the American Cancer Society as we pedal across Ohio.
Which is so much fun, too. I mean, especially for a cyclist.
Yes, it is.
I love that you called it an adventure ride. So share with us what the ride would actually look like. If someone is watching, they're a cyclist, they're interested, what would it look like for them?
Sure. So, I mean, we bill it as a tour.
Okay.
We say it's not a race. The race is the fundraising, but the ride itself is a tour. So it's 4 days. We start at John Carroll University on the east side of Cleveland.
Great.
We meet there Wednesday afternoon or evening. There's a huge kickoff dinner and event with speakers, and it's like a big reunion of past riders and getting to meet new riders.
Yeah.
Then Thursday morning, we all line up. There's a mass start.
Okay.
It's a huge energy boost.
Of course, yeah.
We ride through University Heights and towards the Cleveland Hope Lodge on Mayfield Road, through Cleveland. Our first day ends at Worcester.
Okay.
We stay overnight at colleges each day.
That's wonderful.
There are water stops, fully stocked stops every 15 or 20 miles. There's a great lunch stop. And then there's a finish line celebration of sorts every day at the end. So first day we go to Worcester, then we go down to Otterbein, north of Columbus.
Wonderful.
Then we head over to Dayton, and then we finish up down by the river in Cincinnati on day 4, and that's the biggest finish line celebration of all, of course, because we finished.
Because you finished.
Yes.
All right, so 4 days, going to all these stops in Ohio, but you're raising money.
Yes.
The whole point of it is that you're raising money for both cancer research and for the Hope Lodges, correct?
Correct.
So go ahead and share with people, if they've never heard of a Hope Lodge, what that is.
Sure. So a Hope Lodge is a place where cancer patients and their caregivers can stay absolutely free of charge while they're undergoing treatment if they're from out of town. So it's it lifts a huge burden off of somebody who has to be out of town for treatment.
Right, absolutely. I was sharing with you before the show that I had someone reach out to me who was coming into town that could have used a Hope Lodge.
Right.
And so it's so important that people can come and get the treatment and not have to worry about, spending hundreds of dollars on a hotel and things like that. So I really appreciate that you guys are raising money for those.
Definitely.
And then also for cancer research as well. So that's really great. What made you get inspired to want to start doing this, Brian?
So my mom is a breast cancer survivor for 20 years now.
Okay.
So that was kind of what got me started. I've ridden every year since 2009.
Wow, that's amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, so 2025 will be my 17th time participating.
Okay.
So cool. Yeah, she's what got me started. But then, as our slogan says, join for the ride, stay for the fight.
Yeah.
So the ride was great. The fight is great. It's one of the best supported and well organized rides out there.
Okay. That's great.
And so, yeah, I really love it.
You love it, and you're a part of it now, part of the planning committee as well.
Yes.
And
I was asked to join that a few years ago after participating for so many years.
Yeah. What year? I mean, I don't even know if you can say a year that was your favorite, but do you have a favorite year? Because one stick out in your head, like I really loved. I don't know, 2010. Is there one that sticks out?
That really is. It's a tough question. I mean, obviously the first one was really amazing because I had never done it before. Most of the years we've started in Cleveland and ended in Cincinnati, but there were a few years where the route was reversed and we ended in Cleveland. And my adult kids live here and my parents are in Pittsburgh.
That's
fun. They were able to be at the finish line in Cleveland.
Yeah.
So they
that
always
would be really special.
That was great. I mean, they always come to the kickoff, but having them there at the finish is even better.
Is even better. Absolutely.
But as far as one favorite, I mean, every year has something that's really challenging and something that's really great about it.
That's great. I love that. So if people are watching, especially people who ride,
yes,
how can they get more information and be a part of this?
So our website is pohr.org. That's the main website.
So Pan Ohio Hope Ride, pohr.org.
Correct. Correct.
Wonderful.
And then American Cancer Society Pan Ohio Hope Ride on Facebook and Instagram. There's information on all of those. And
when is this actually taking place?
So it takes place in July. I don't remember the dates off the top of my head right now, but it's late July. It's like I said, the kickoff is always on a Wednesday, and then we ride Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay. So it'll be warm.
It'll be warm.
But that's okay.
Sometimes it's rainy, but it's warm.
Yeah. It's not in the middle of winter, though.
It is not.
So that's good.
No.
No one has to ride in the cold.
So, and obviously we love cyclists to participate.
Yes.
We also need volunteers. We have a huge volunteer group. Some who volunteer for all 4 days. Some who volunteer to staff, a water stop a day or two, depending on where they live. But we need a huge number of volunteers as well.
Wonderful. And I would assume people want to sign up in advance so that they can then be getting donations for the ride. How does that work?
Correct. Registration has been open.
Okay.
Registration actually increases after the first of the year, so people who want to get in now.
Get in now. You can get a little discount.
Get in now, right? When you get in, you get a website, a dashboard website through ACS.
Great.
And then if you're on Facebook, there's an easy way to link to create a Facebook fundraiser.
Okay.
So that you can
start raising money.
Start raising money right away.
Wonderful.
I'm one who likes to raise money pretty much year round. Mm-hmm. I like to give my people a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
But it's kind of top of mind for me all year round, and however I can figure it out.
Right. Absolutely. I love that. All right, and I love that people, once they sign up, they get that website, and they make it nice and easy for people to put that out there and start raising support.
It's very easy. There's an app also. You can actually, you can take somebody's credit card securely. You can even scan a check. If for people who still do checks, you can, just take a check and scan it.
Got everything.
There's I believe they added a Venmo option. So yes,
Wonderful.
Lots of different ways to fundraise.
So lots of options. There's something for everyone.
Yes.
And so you said you also need volunteers.
Yes.
So if someone's not a cyclist, but they're interested, they could contact you about volunteering, or is there a better way?
Sure. There's information on the website,
Wonderful.
but anybody can contact me about any of it as well.
And you can direct them to the right place.
Yes.
Great.
I'd be happy to
and then,
help.
Of course, if they're not interested in doing either, they could come to the kickoff, and just support and enjoy the event and maybe see if they want to get involved next year. That's a good way
come to the kickoff, come to the the start line Thursday morning, find out the route and plant yourself somewhere and just cheer for people. I mean, we love
that's
to
so
have
important.
people cheering.
I know how important that is. Like
they
really talk about that with the Akron Marathon, like getting people out and supporting everybody. So I'm sure it's the same for cyclists.
Yes,
you
it's
need
huge to see those
need
people.
That support.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Brian.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Being here and for all the support that you give to the American Cancer Society.
Yes.
All right.
Definitely.
And thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you go and check out Pan Ohio Hope Ride, POHR.org. Okay, I wanted to make sure I said it right. POHR.org. All right. Thanks, everybody. Make sure you're watching Good Morning Akron. Stay tuned.